guys, I'm gonna attempt to go through the laser with
Do
my...
it. No balls.
Ready?
Yep, do it. Oh, whoa, he did.
Oh god.
Ow. Red screen. Man, I don't miss this map. I don't miss this map.
Spider! That scared the living bejeebus out of me. There's a spider on my foot.
Like in real life or the game?
Real life. Game spider!
Go.
Dang,
I need to kill this. Knife it! Knife it! Oh god, Kobe.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god! He just bitch smacked him.
And go to work.
Well, yeah, I have homework.
I had homework, Mr.
Oh my
Bailey's
God.
class. Like, the 30 minutes we were in there, he gave us an...
Kobe, let's play chicken.
I literally know, like, all of my teachers, pretty much.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I have...
How did
Mr.
I
Bailey.
kill you?
Driving first person.
Tyler? How much? She's skinny. You got a plump...
Since like the beginning of second semester of my sophomore year. And so just a few weeks ago we went to Rite Aid and I was picking up a prescription for me and she's like, what's the date of birth? I'm like 9/11/2000 and she walks away to go get my thing and Ian looks me dead in the eye. He's like, so you weren't lying about your birthday. Caleb, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I don't want you telling anybody else, okay?
Okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me this well? Yeah, I can hear you. How about you go fuck yourself, okay? But like, and stuff. And so I came back to school and I was talking to my friends about it. I'm like, dude, I swear, it's like, I got like this, I had to get a shot, right? And it's like, but it was really weird though, like, the needle was like 10 inches long and it was like a round cylinder and it didn't go into my muscle, like it went into like my butthole. But the doctor told me to trust him, so I was like, okay. And then he grabbed onto my shoulders, telling me that it was better support to get the needle in farther. I was like, okay, whatever you say, you have the credentials. And then, like, I couldn't walk straight for, like, 2 days after.
Justice!
I think you might want to go to a different doctor.
No, like, the same thing happened with my dentist. Like, he used this, like, weird, like, mirror looking thing. He used this teeth in my tongue, and, like, he said it shoots out this, like, white gunk that goes across my teeth to make it, like, to where, like, it settles in deeper to make it, like,
Shut
firmer.
up, yo!
And I'm thinking, like, okay, like, yo, you got the credentials, man. I ain't gonna mess with you. Saying, like, but that was really weird, because then he just put his dick in my mouth, and, like, it just got really weird. It was weird, like, I had to go to the chiropractor, like, it was all normal. I lay down on the bed, took my clothes off, like, normally do, just laying down on my stomach.
Yeah,
He put his hands on my back, and then, like, all of a sudden, like, I felt him touching down on my lower back, and then it was really weird, like, he was still touching my lower back, but I saw his hands, both of them, like, reach over to grab something. And it was really weird, but I was like, hey, yo, like, whatever you doing, like, it feels pretty damn good, like, my back's starting to feel a lot better. He's like, okay, well, this next part may hurt, and, like, my lower back started, like, hurting real bad. And then he's like, okay, we're gonna do something else, and he wraps this, like, towel around my hands, and, like, it ties me to the bench. I'm like, okay. It's like, this is new, but hopefully, this, like, if this helps me with my back, okay, let's do it. And then, like, it was really weird, because he flipped me over. I'm like, wait, if you're gonna, like, let's do my back, how are we gonna do it like this? He's like, just trust me. I'm like, okay, you got the credentials. And
You're gonna be our new thing. You got the credentials.
you got the credentials. For all of this bullshit that's been going on, I went to the motherfucking eye doctor. And I sat down in the chair, he looked in my eyes, told me it was good, and I went home.
Alright, go ahead.
I swear, and then, like, he told me, he's like, hey, but I want to see you the next day. I'm like, okay, sure. So I drive back over to Cookville, drive into the motherfucking doctor's office. Yeah, I didn't park, I drove into that bitch. And I sit down in the chair, puts the thing on my forehead, and then, but like, it was really weird, because I had my eyes closed, and he put the thing on my forehead, and then he's like, okay, now I'm gonna put the machine on you. I'm like, whoa, okay, like, okay, whatever. And then, like, this thing started hitting me in the eye. He's like, okay, which feels better? 1 or 2, and it didn't feel like the normal like 1 or 2 of the machine. It felt like 2 round objects smashing into my eyeballs, and I'm like, let's go with 1. He's like, okay, 1 or 2, and then it felt like both of the round objects hit me in the eyes, and I felt this long cylinder smack me on the forehead. I'm like, I think number 2. He's like, okay, 1 or 2, and then it was like felt like 2 long cylinders. Like, I don't know where to put the second one out, but it was like 2 long cylinders and 2 round things hitting me in the forehead. And then the third one was like these 2 big plus things just like smashing against my nose. He's like, okay, but before you answer this, I want you to stick your tongue out real quick. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I stuck my tongue out, and that long cylinder came and like smacked me on the tongue real hard. And I was like, I think 2. He's like, okay, 1 or 2. And he put the 2 round objects in my mouth, and I was like, okay, let's see what the other one feel like. And then he put this like weird looking like moist cave on my tongue. And I was like, I think I like number 1 better. He was like, okay, good to know. He was like, okay, but yeah, by the way, you need glasses. You can go home now. I was like, okay, whatever. He wants to see me 2 weeks later. Tell anybody about your visit. I'm like, okay, whatever, doc. He's like, yeah, here. You see my credentials? Yeah, right here. Look at these credentials. Look at these motherfucking credentials.
All he had was a high school.
Okay, so listen to this. I went to this masseuse, right? And then he's like, alright, lay on your stomach, put the towel over your ass, and take off all your clothes. I'm like, alright, cool. So I lay down, and I like kind of like spread my arms out, and he's like, alright, this right here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour this oil on your back, and then I'm just gonna go around all over your body. I'm like, alright, cool. So I'm over here, I'm laying down, he's dropping the oil, and then I feel him like kind of like smacking my ass. I'm like, yo, what you doing, man? He's like, don't worry, I got the credentials, just go with that. I'm like, alright, cool. And then I feel him like kind of touch my balls. I'm like, yo, bro, what you doing? That's kind of gay. He goes, just don't make eye contact. That's not gay. I'm like, all right, cool. So I look forward.
Just don't make eye contact. I'm gonna stick my dick in your butt. As long as we don't make eye contact, it's not killed. If the guy kills you, who I think it is, you're gonna see me just running in a fucking you're gonna see me running in a fucking circle, and I killed him too. Here I come out of nowhere, what's up, bitch? And just running in a circle.
Then it must mute people that come into the chat that I'm not friends with automatically.
No, Jake, we used to have him muted for a long time.
I don't even know who Dustin is.
Oh, I landed that.
Like, love you, dub. Emojis.
My pillow is mad at me right now, so.
Oh, fuck you, big boy!